I played my 100th in that round one.
Wow.
And I don't know if you remember it, but I remember it clearly because I hadn't had a touch.
Oh, of course I remember it. That's right. So, was it the fourth quarter?
Yeah, because I barely played. I played like 40 minutes, and I got close a lot of times, and I was on and just couldn't get used.
This is before we got to the hub, and we played Melbourne at Optus Stadium, empty stadium. It was like the week before the whole world shut down.
Oh, that's right. They announced before the game this will be the last game for a bit. Yeah.
And so Scully sitting in the coach's box because I didn't get picked for the 1,000th time in my career, and we were watching the game. We were getting into Harmsy for most of it, trying to heat him up because there was no crowd. So there was just a bunch of us in the... I'm almost certain Vards was there with me, and we were heating up. Anyway, Tom Hickey playing his 100th game. No banner. Definitely
no banner. No, couldn't run out with the kids.
Fanfare.
Couldn't run out with Lou.
No, nothing. He hadn't had halfway through the fourth quarter against Max Gordon, had not had a touch of the football in his 100th game.
And in saying that, I was on the bench. I was done. There's 5 minutes left, 4 minutes left. I came off, and then Nick ran off. He's like, mate, you got to finish the game in your 100th. We're up by 60. Nick's like, mate, get on. I was like, thanks, mate.
Did you know you hadn't touched it?
Absolutely, I knew I hadn't touched it. And so then I knew. Yeah, I know. I ran out the centre bounce, and we'd just kicked a goal, and then the window comes open, and I hear, "Hey, Jet boy, give Reg a kick. He hasn't had one yet." And Gawn looks at me, he goes, "You haven't had a kick?" I go, "Mate, I haven't had a touch."
Was the window me yelling that?
Yeah, that was you.
Okay.
Yeah, that was you. And then I end up grabbing it out of the ruck that very next play and kicked it forward, and I've turned around and given you the finger and celebrated to you because I got my touch.
So this is mid-game, 5 minutes to go. He goes up for the ruck contest. Instead of tapping it, grabs it, kicks it. It's a scrubbing, shocking kick, right? Couldn't have told you where it was. Reg is in the middle, celebrating. That's not watching the ball. His ruckman's run off, got the ball. Mascon could have kicked a goal.
No, mate, I ended up having 4, I think, for the game.
You did, but at the time, you were standing in the middle, both hands raised, like you had his 35th.
And then Simo, in that post-game, was like, Reg, I was figuring out what I was going to have to say for your 100th without getting a touch, but good on you, mate. You got it late.
You just watched one of the best stories from our full podcast. They come out Wednesdays on YouTube and wherever you listen to your podcasts. Get to it.